going to be showing you how to put layers in your hair. Sorry that the volume's not very good on this, you'll just have to turn your computer volume up. So first off, take your hair out and give it a good brush. Get all the knots in, like this. Now, what I'm going to be doing is layers for the whole head, for the whole head of hair. If you wanted layers for just the top, like this, just like this top section, and you'd want the bottom bit long, what you'd have to do is just do the same as I am, except when instead of doing the whole bit of hair, just do the top half. Okay, so anyway, it'll make more sense once we start. So you give your hair a good brush and separate it into two parts. Now, if you wanted to do the top layer, you'd grab the top bit of hair and tie the bottom bit away. We're doing the whole bit of hair. So we'll start with the left side and we get it up like this. Now, because I want my layers kind of not too much, not to start down too far, I want them to start quite up. We get it and we twist the hair like so. So we've got a twist like this. Make sure it's done quite hard. And then what we do, we get a razor and we razor down on the spiral of hair. Now, so you do that. Now, don't push as hard as you can because you'll just take a big clunk out of your hair. If you want your layers quite effective, you push quite hard. If you want them only about 5 pieces of hair cut, you do it gently. So what you do is I push quite hard. I don't push with all my force because I know I'll just take a big chunk out of my hair. But I push quite hard down my hair, and what happens is when the hair comes out, it should be frizzy. So once the hair comes out of the razor, like it'll be stuck in the razor, once it comes out, it should be frizzy. It should be like a frizz ball. That's what you're looking for because you know the razors cut it. Whereas if you got the scissors and cut off your hair, it would be like the bit you cut off. Razors fries it. Now once you've done that, you've done the spiral up here. Do a spiral down low. Now this layer effect is for kind of choppy look, which is what most people have nowadays. So you've got a spiral here. You just run the razor down all around it, not just at the front, all around it, and you'll get a choppy effect. Always brush through to get rid of all the hair, like so. Now I'm not actually doing it, that's why the hair's not coming out of the razor. I'm actually using a razor that doesn't have a blade on it. So that's why no hair is actually coming out of my head. But last night I actually done the layers in my hair. I was going to do a YouTube video of me actually doing it, but I was down in my room and my camera was upstairs, and I don't really have anywhere sorry, I don't really have anywhere to sit my camera near my mirror in my room. So what we do is we spiral. Do you know what I mean by like twisting the hair like this? And razor it, take it out, brush it. Now obviously it's going to take you a bit longer to do it than me. Doing this layer technique also thins out your hair. So if you want to thin out your hair, this is how you do it, because layers aren't just for the look, you know, they actually thin out your hair. If you go to a hairdresser's and ask them to thin out your hair, what they're most likely going to do is give you layers. So make sure you give your hair a good brush. Now, I got layers done right at the top of my head. I don't know if you can see, when I done it last night, I done it in a kind of different technique, because I was doing layers on top. What I done was I got the bit of hair I wanted to layer, and I got the razor, and I started right at the beginning of the hair, went down and done it at the bottom as well. It gave me quite effective layers. My layers needed redoing quite bad. It gave me the layer choppy effect again, but the mistake I made was starting right at the top. I now have a million little hairs sticking up, and they won't go down. I've tried hairspray, I've tried mousse to try and get them to just stick down, and it's just not happening. So one thing you need to make sure you don't do is when layering, don't put the razor, like if you were doing the top layer, which is what I just done, you just get it, the top layer of your hair, get it into sections. I'll do this side. You get it into sections, it's a bit too much. You only need little bits of hair if you're doing the top layer. Get your razor down from the top and the bottom. Make sure you don't start right at the top, start about 5 centimeters down or so you don't have little 2 centimeter hairs sticking up all over the place. It's actually quite bad. There's no way I'd be able to wear my hair out like this. I don't know if you can see them in the video, but they're quite bad. Anyway, I think time's running out for this video, so peace out, brothers. Hope you get nice layers. Bye. I love you.